The town of Leora Bay was known for its peaceful mornings, waves brushing gently against the sand, fishermen calling to one another, and the sky slowly turning from silver to gold. In this quiet coastal town lived a 14-year-old boy named Arin, a kid with ordinary grades, ordinary looks, and an ordinary life, except for one thing. He believed in sharing good vibes every single day. Every morning before school, Arin climbed up the old lighthouse hill. The lighthouse had been abandoned for years, but to Arin, it was a reminder that even broken things could still guide someone home. Sitting on the rocky edge, he watched the sunrise and whispered the same line. No matter what happens today, I will give the world one good vibe. Sometimes it was as simple as holding a door for a stranger. Sometimes he helped a classmate with homework. Sometimes he cracked a joke to make someone laugh. Small things, quiet things, but they mattered. One afternoon, while walking by the beach after school, Arin noticed a girl sitting alone on the sand. Her head was down, her knees hugged tightly, and her shoulders shook with silent sobs. It was Mira, a new student who had recently transferred to their school. Rumors said she barely talked to anyone and avoided crowds. Arin paused. He didn't want to invade her space, but he also couldn't just walk away. He gently sat a few feet beside her. "Beautiful sunset, isn't it?" he said softly. Mira looked up, startled. "Why are you here? You don't even know me." Arin smiled. "You look like someone who needed a good vibe today." She blinked, confused. "A good vibe?" "Yep," he replied. "One small positive thing. That's all." Mira didn't respond, but she didn't walk away either. For the next few minutes, they quietly watched the sky turn red and orange. When Arin got up to leave, she whispered a tiny, shaky thank you. It was the first time anyone had heard her speak since she arrived. The next day at school, Arin greeted her with a simple morning. The day after that, he shared a silly joke. The next week, he helped her carry her books after she dropped them in the hallway. Little by little, Mira opened up. She began smiling more. She even started sitting with Arin during lunch. What Arin didn't know was that Mira had been going through a heavy storm. Her family had moved after her father lost his job, and she felt unwanted, invisible, and alone. His small, good vibes were the only thing keeping her from falling deeper into sadness. Months passed. Mira became more confident, more alive. The teachers noticed. Her mother noticed. Everyone noticed. And then, one rainy morning, something happened that changed everything. Arin was running down the lighthouse hill, eager to get home before the weather worsened. The wet rocks were slippery. One wrong step, and he fell hard. Very hard. A local fisherman found him unconscious and rushed him to the clinic. Arin woke up with bandages around his arm and a brace on his leg. The doctor told him he wouldn't be able to walk properly for weeks. He felt crushed. His sunrise routine stopped. His long walk stopped. His good vibe stopped. He stayed in his room, watching the rain hit the window, feeling the loneliness he once helped others escape. One evening, Mira walked in holding a bright yellow sunflower. "You always brought light to everyone," she said quietly. "Now it's my turn." Arin looked away. "I don't feel like light right now." "That's okay," she said. "I'll keep bringing it until you feel it again." She placed the sunflower on his table. The next morning, she returned with another one. And the next day, and the next. Sunflowers filled his room, warm, bright, alive. Mira read to him, played music, showed him sunrise pictures from the lighthouse hill, and told him funny stories from school. Slowly, Arin began to smile again. Slowly, his heart healed even before his body did. Weeks later, Arin finally stood on his own feet without support. On that special afternoon, Mira took his hand. "Come on," she said. "There's something you need to see." They walked back to the lighthouse hill, slowly, carefully, step by step. When they reached the top, the sky was glowing orange, just like the day they first met on the beach. Arin breathed deeply. The sea wind touched his face, and for the first time in months, he felt whole again. Mira stood beside him. "You see," she said softly, "good vibes always come back." Arin looked at her, eyes shining. "They really do." And as the sun dipped into the sea, their laughter echoed across Leora Bay, a reminder that even the smallest good vibe can change someone's entire world. and sometimes save them.